What's up, fuckers? This is the Dipper Duo here for your dipping needs.
All of your dipping information comes from the Dipper Duo, okay? What are we doing today, man?
We are doing this Copenhagen original long cut.
Beautiful dip, beautiful dip.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Let's flip this shit over. Get into our system right here of our dip rating.
We have a very complicated formula here, so as you see, we have all the traits of dip, okay? Don't know if... There we fucking go. Okay.
So as you can see, you got your cut, your flavor, your packability, your smell, aesthetics, which is the look of the can if you're fucking retarded and don't know what that means, legacy, price, availability, and buzz, which leads to the total dip score.
As you see, we have a little multiplier out here as the importance of the traits. As you see, flavor, buzz, and price are all worth more than your other subcategories like smell, legacy, and say fucking packability. Okay, that packability looks like fuckability to me.
We also have some of your science shit over here, you know, your goddamn chemical makeup of this fucking dip that we have, and we see that Copenhagen has 12.7 milligrams per gram, and the absorbable free nicotine is 3.2 milligrams per gram, which is what you get when you put a big old fat lip in.
As you see here, each can runs about 34 grams, okay? So let's get into this shit. Cut, how are we looking on the cut of this long cut?
Well, it's an okay cut. You know, it's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good, as you can tell. It's a long cut, so it's easier to pinch and shit.
The consistency of this cut's pretty good. Every strand's about the same length, I'd say.
I would say your Copenhagen cuts are a little bit thinner than your Grizzly and your Skulls, but it is still easy to pinch and easy to throw in your lip. What you looking for? Oh, yes.
The fucking marker.
The fucking marker.
Fucking dip marker. Okay, we got our dip marker now. What are we gonna give this, man?
Let's give the cut an 8. It's pretty good.
A solid 8.
A solid 8 right there. Now we move into our next category, which is the flavor. Now, Copenhagen Original is the fucking original. There's no other Copenhagen Original. This is its own unique goddamn flavor right here.
It's pretty earthy, you know. Tastes similar to natural. Similar, not exactly the same.
A little bit of a difference. I'd say it has more, it's a longer flavor with your original than your natural.
Yeah, the duration of the flavor is pretty damn good. You're going to keep getting flavor out of this thing half an hour, 45 minutes into your dip.
Even into an hour. I mean, shit.
So we have a pretty solid flavor here. I mean, of course, if you like your pussy shit like apple and, you know, your pouches and shit, of course this ain't going to taste like fucking candy.
Exactly, but
it comes from the ground, motherfuckers. It's a plant.
It's got the tobacco taste.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Okay.
That's why I dip. I want the damn tobacco in my mouth, not some apple fucking flavoring sugar
If
shit.
I wanted some apple, I'd go to New York and suck a gay fag off with an apple condom on, okay? So you know what? We're gonna give this a fucking 7.
Up north, those fucking gay fucks up there. That's why we're in the south right down here.
Fuck yeah, man. Alright, what are we doing on packability?
Now, let's pack the fucker. You know, you only need to pack it about 2 or 3 times anymore, and you will have fucking wax in your dip, and that'll make it taste like shit. You do not want that.
You got your wax coating. Also prolongs the shelf life of your dip.
It does.
For
So
your benefit.
right here you can see it packs. I didn't pack it perfect, not gonna lie, but pretty good. Can take a good solid pinch out of that. As you can see, there's a pussy pinch, I know, but you know, it's still pinches easily. It's great. What should we give the packability here?
You know, with the amount of time Copenhagen's had to refine their cuts and their packability, it's good, has improvement, okay? Needs improvement.
Exactly.
I'm thinking 7 or 8. What are you thinking, man?
I'd give it a 7.
A 7? A 7 it is.
Now the smell. Whew. Now this is why this is a lower rating, because, well, this smells like shit.
It smells like 10-year-old donkey shit, don't it?
It does. It smells like 10-year-old donkey shit. If you had that sitting around fermenting and you smelt that, that's probably what fucking dip smells like.
You know what, man? I wouldn't be surprised if they coated this shit with donkey shit.
I probably wouldn't either.
I mean, nonetheless, doesn't matter that much because it goes in your lip, not your fucking nose.
Exactly.
But it's a factor, you know? You don't want to walk around public with a shitty-ass smelling lip in, talking to people, talking to your boss and shit, you know?
That is true. It is true.
So what are we going to give the smell here? I'm saying a fucking 4.
I'd give it a 4.
4 is... Ugh. Don't be smelling your long cut, you fucking hear me?
Don't be smelling anything, motherfuckers. Don't. You put it in your lip. This isn't fucking snus. You don't snort this. You fucking dip it. This is America, motherfuckers. We put the shit in our lip.
Alright, aesthetics. The look of the can. You see, of course you got your spoiled ass little fucking warning label ruining the can, but that's on all dips, ain't it?
It is. Now, back in the day, they didn't used to have that on there.
Yeah, no,
but now,
that.
fucking Obama ruins this shit with the warning label. Get his ass to take that fucker off.
You know, he'd be thinking a little straighter if he had a fat lip in. You know that, man?
He would. He would.
Yeah, I don't fucking understand him, man. But, okay, nonetheless, you got your can here. Okay. Got your pretty little logo, your Copenhagen Long Cut, nice print. I like how the C outlines the O.
I do too. I like Copenhagen's emblem right here. It is on every one of their cans, and it looks beautiful.
It is. I completely agree. And the back of the can, let's show us the back of the cans, man. Compare these two with this skull apple.
Okay, as you can see, this is your cardboard, and this is your fiberboard can. Now, this is fucking cool shit. No one else has a has a cardboard can.
And that helps prolong the life of your dip. Of course, I told you earlier. Oh, fuck, wrong can. Okay, buddy. Well, nonetheless, here you go. They coat the inside with a wax. You see this? That's why you don't want to be packing this shit too much. You'll get wax everywhere, you see? You don't want that shit in your lip.
Hell fucking no.
Alright, so what are we going to give it on aesthetics? I think it's a pretty can, man.
It is. I'd give it an 8.
An 8 it is. Alright.
Now, legacy. That is how well known this dip is. And I'd say Copenhagen
is the most legendary dip of all time.
It is. And which is why you gotta give it a 10 out of 10.
You can't be fucking with your Copenhagen not giving it a 10.
Hell no.
Okay, price. What does this run? A little under $5 a can?
It does. Around
in the state of Texas, this runs
4
to $5 a can. Not too much. You know, you dip a can a day. That's $4, $5 a day.
Less than cigarettes.
Way less than cigarettes. Much worth the buzz. Much worth the flavor.
Much worth the longer life as well.
I'm gonna say solid 8 out of 10 on the price, you know?
I would say that.
Price for quality, you know? Quality, not quantity. You don't want that shit. Okay, availability. This is your standard dip for Copenhagen. Available in almost all your gas stations, all your freaking Arab, monkey, sand monkey, fucking running, you know, turban-loving fucking gas stations you got there. Get this at your Walmart. You know, everybody has Walmart.
Sam's Club, 7-Eleven, Texaco.
You know, you get a better deal on the prices at Sam's Club. They sell those shits in logs and fucking... Oh, my God. You can get a great deal on your dip at Sam's Club.
Hell yes. What should we give the availability on this
I'm saying a 9. You can get this shit almost anywhere.
Yeah, that is true. I'd give it a 9 right there.
Okay. Buzz. For our buzz, we're going to reference these numbers over here. You got your 12.7 milligrams a gram of nicotine in your Copenhagen products, okay? That's a solid amount, but what kind of concerns me is this absorbable free nicotine, okay? That's a lot lower than, say, your Grizzlies, okay?
That is true, but your Grizzlies are not as good in quality as your Copenhagen.
Now, don't get me wrong, you're going to get a good-ass buzz from your Copenhagen,
exactly.
But would you rather this number be a 10, these all be 3s and 4s, or all these be up in the 9s and shit, and then this your 7 or some shit?
I love Copenhagen. I'm a fan of Copenhagen. I only dip Copenhagen. I give this probably an 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10, I'm right there with you, buddy. Alright, now we're going to pause this shit and do some calculations here, and we'll be right back. Okay, rest in peace to ye old faithful dip marker. It fucking died. Okay, we got our new dip marker. Let's introduce this. We call him the dipper.
We call it the dip marker. That's what it's called. Short.
Dip marker Mark II. Dip marker Mark II. Okay, here we go. So let's see. If I didn't explain this well enough earlier, here you go. You got your 0.2, your 1, your 0.3, 0.2, 0.3, 0.3, 0.8, 0.5, and 1. Those are your multipliers based on the significance of each of those traits that you're dip.
Which we rate from 1 to 10. 1 being the absolute worst, and 10 being the legendary score.
Okay, so we already wrote those in earlier. Now we added them all up over here, and we got your dip score of 35.8. Why don't you write that fucker in right there?
I sure will.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Handwriting don't matter as long as you got a dip in.
Exactly.
Alright, so our Copenhagen Long Cut here, this beautiful dip here, we're giving it a 35.8. That's not on any scale. We're just gonna, that's for comparing it to other dips. You know, your one dip, say your long cut has a better score than your natural. You might want to try your long cut first, you know?
True. Now, this is our score, but we also have our personal rating that we have. My personal opinion on long cut is it is a great dip. It is original. There is no other dip like it, and it tastes fucking amazing.
Let's go ahead and give us a personal 1 out of 10 from you.
For me, I would give this can, I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
I think I'm right there with you, man. An 8 out of 10 for Mr. Long Cut here. You know, it's one of your originals. Ain't nothing like it. A lot of wannabes for your Copenhagen Long Cut. I bent my can. I'm sorry. You know, you got your skulls wanting to be like Copenhagen, but your skull ain't ever going to be Copenhagen, you know?
Does not taste the same. Hell no.
Okay, so let's do this shit. For our next video, we're going to be doing your natural. Your natural. You see this shit right here? Your natural. Natural, a natural.
And
natural,
a natural.
natural. You see,
and another natural right here. As you can tell, we also love natural.
You see, we started popping out our cans after we watched that Outlaw Dipper video how to do it, but we've been dipping a lot longer than that, so these are our lids, okay? These aren't our cans, so don't think that we're some fucking amateurs because we only have this many cans, okay? We know what the fuck
Damn
we're
straight.
talking about. Alrighty, so, as always we say,
Peace, fuckers.
as always, fuck the North, let's bring it back southern, and ramble on, fuckers.